With the new announcement that the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie, Roderick Rules, is coming out, I thought it would be good to go over the first one. No, not the one in the early 2000s. The one that came out last year. It was already a year ago. Wow. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, 2021. This movie isn't bad, but it's really not good. The most fatal flaw with this movie, in my opinion, is that it was boring. And to be honest, that's worse than being bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a movie's bad, at least you can enjoy the really awful parts. The thing about this movie is that it wasn't bad. It just really wasn't good. It was like the live-action Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies, but toned down a lot. In very obvious ways, as you can see. How about we start off with the animation? Alright, I won't spend that long on the animation because it's been talked about to death, but it's really not good. You had the chance to make a 2D movie like this. It's truly 2D. I feel I would have enjoyed it a lot more. The animation's in this weird limbo stage where it's not 2D, but it doesn't quite fit as 3D. I really do think the movie would have worked in 2D better, and it really shows. Next is the characters. Okay, first you have Greg, who's pretty much the same but less. I'll explain. Basically, Greg in the Diary of a Wimpy Kid series has been portrayed as this over-the-top jerk all the time. And while, yeah, that is a bit of annoying, it brings some interesting character development, like in the old movies. In this movie, they didn't really do that, where, yeah, he's a jerk, but Rowley's kind of a jerk too. And that's not how it really goes. In the movies and books, Riley is portrayed as a saint pretty much, and Greg is not. I know the scene has been talked about to death, but there's the Zooey Mama scene where Riley genuinely steals Greg's idea and doesn't give him credit, and Greg gets rightfully mad at him, and he just goes, well, you didn't really claim it, so I guess just gave me opportunity to use it. It was bro, you didn't credit him in any way. Next we get to the story. The story is not bad by any means, but like I said, it's kind of toned down. It's basically the movies, but a lot of the scenes are cut out. You might have noticed if you go to Disney Plus that the movie's only 55 minutes, including credits. So that makes 40 minutes of content. And that's not long. The originals were I think an hour 20, hour and a half, and that was perfect. This is 40 minutes. They can't fit everything in. You can tell this was kind of rushed out. Disney is no, we own Fox now, and now we own Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Here's our Diary of a Wimpy Kid. God, I hate Disney. That's a video for another day, though. The story basically just has a bunch of, the scenes in the movies and the books, but, less good, and, they skipped out on very crucial scenes in, the movies and stuff, Safety Patrol, the school play, a lot of stuff. And also, by the end of the story, you feel Greg doesn't really learn anything, because he's been a jerk, but he hasn't been, that bad. In the movies, he's bad, but learns. In this movie, he's not that bad, but doesn't learn anything. Guess which one I like better? Going back to the characters, I forgot to mention Greg's family. There's the dad, which is right here. He has 2 seconds of screen time. Then you have Manny, who's on top of Greg's head right here. He gets much more screen time, but I mean, it's Manny. No one likes Manny. Then you get Roderick, who's in the movie for 2 seconds. At least they're giving him his own movie, but Why didn't you have Roderick in the movie at all? Then you have the mom is in the movie for like 2 seconds. Yeah, you can see the pattern in this movie. Everyone's in the movie for like 2 seconds other than Greg, Rowley, and Fregley, who are the only real characters. There's nothing much to say on the mom except, God, you need to get a better mic next time. Again, in the trailers, I think her mic's a lot better, but it's like she recorded in an airplane almost. Like, go back and like watch the movie. It's genuinely awful. Then you have Fregley. I've never liked Fregley, and I don't in this movie. So he's just kind of there. I've given my thoughts on the movie. I don't really think it's that good. And that's just the worst part about it. There's nothing much to say on it. But I just kind of wanted to make a video about it just because of the Roderick Rules movie. It's just, this movie's really boring. I don't have high hopes for the Roderick Rules movie. Like, these movies weren't given that long, like, to make. So, like, Disney just kind of wants to rush them out. Just to say, like, we own the brand. Look at it. This movie's been talked about to death, though, so thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you again at another time. Goodbye.